Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. If you guys are not in the free Discord, go join it. It is the first link down below. We are back with another episode of the Trading Den V2. This is going to be using important times and using high impact news to your ability to frame trades around, right? So this is going to be a very important video. It literally, you can frame a trade from this. You'll see in this video, right? So using important times. The times you want to be using are midnight and 8:30 open together, right? You want to be using these two times together because it's going to give you an idea of premium and discount of the overall daily profile, right? So don't worry, I'll make a video on daily profiles in this series, but I have a video on midnight and 8:30 open. If you haven't watched it, go to the link in the description. It is the first link in the description. So go watch that video so you can see how you can use these two times together, right? So go watch that video and see what I mean by these two times. Now the other two times are 9:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. Candle, right? So you want to be using 9:30 because it's going to be the volatility injection, right? There's two things 9:30 can do. It's either going to be a Judas or a race to the draw and liquidity, right? So the reason you want to be using the 10 a.m. candle is because it's a brand new candle on every time frame below the 4-hour chart or the 4-hour time frame, right? It is the brand new open of a 4-hour, 2-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute, right? 10 a.m. candle is a huge play in the market. All you need in the market is that 10 a.m. candle, right? If you don't know how to play, which I'm gonna show you in this video, how to play the 9:30 volatility injection, you can wait for that 10 a.m. opening price, right? But the most important part of this video is going to be using high impact news to drive to the draw and liquidity, right? This right here is how you can frame trades and have a high hit rate in the market, right? So I'm going to be doing a few examples. We have 4 charts out, so we'll be doing 4 examples, and we're going to go over these high impact news times, right? So if we have an 8:30 news, 8:30 news is usually going to be your manipulation, right? If 8:30 news is manipulation, 9:30 will be the volatility injection towards the draw and liquidity, right? So we have 8:30 news. So we can go to, what day was it? We can go to this week. I remember it was this week. We had NFP at 8:30, right? So we have 8:30, right? 8:30 right here. This is Friday, September 6th, right? If you guys want this indicator to line out the lines, it is ICT Everything by Cold Brew Rosh. And right here are my settings. Just screenshot them. Make sure you put this above 61 so it shows on the hourly time frame. And then right here, put these on. Uncheck all these, put midnight vertical line, and then use these 3 checked, right? And then everything else, and then these 3, because it'll put the labels down here. So go screenshot that. So this Friday we had 8:30 news, right? So what did 8:30 do? We traded lower, but there's no manipulation, right? There's no manipulation because there's no SMT down here, right? So what's 8:30 do? Trades lower, rallies higher, and then we have this consolidation. Now remember, 9:30 should be the volatility injection towards the draw and liquidity, right? So we have an 8:30 manipulation. What's this look like? Zoom out. Accumulate, manipulate, right? So the next thing we do is take out all these highs, right? NQ takes out all these highs. We trade into a 15-minute fair value gap over here. We actually trade into a 4-hour order block as well. So right here at these highs, we form a bearish SMT. So this is how you get your manipulation phase, right? 8:30 manipulates higher, accumulate. 9:30 does what? Trades higher. This is that 9:30 candle. 9:30 trades higher, and then we form another SMT, right? So we have a 9:30 open, trade higher. This is your wick. And then right here is that push to the overall draw and liquidity, right? So right here, 8:30 manipulates higher, accumulate. 9:30 manipulates one more time, giving us another SMT with the ES. And then we trade lower to the draw and liquidity, right? We take these lows out. So we trade lower, and then 10 a.m., like I said, 10 a.m. will give you that distribution, right? 10 a.m., the entire 10 a.m. candle is just one bearish candle, right? So right there, 8:30 manipulates higher. There's no manipulation lower because there's no SMT down here. Trades higher. This is your manipulation, right? And just like I said, this would be your power of 3. Accumulate. All of this would be your manipulation. And then 9:30 open, trades a little higher, giving us another SMT. Then we get our distribution phase, right? So right there, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now, let's say we have 10 a.m. news, right? There's two scenarios that could happen here. 9:30 will be a Judas swing, right? 9:30 will be your Judas manipulation, and 10 a.m. will be the volatility to push us to the draw on liquidity, okay? So read that again, 9:30. Now, the second scenario will be 9:30 pushes us to the draw on liquidity, and 10 a.m. will be the manipulation to stop people out and continue, right? So 9:30 will be a Judas, 10 a.m. will be volatility to push us to the draw on liquidity, 9:30 pushes us to the draw on liquidity, 10 will be the manipulation, excuse me. So let's see, I have an example here that happened this week, right? So this week, right here, we have 10 a.m. news, right? All these lines right here are just the 8:30, 9:30, and midnight. They're all pretty much overlapped. So right here we have all those times. Right here's our 9:30 candle. What do? Race to the draw on liquidity, right? We race to the draw on liquidity, okay? Right? So we have a higher time frame fair value gap that we're rebalancing all these prices, right? 4 hour, we're rebalancing up here. Right, and we had in the Discord, we had this marked out as our draw on liquidity. So what happens at 10 a.m.? Boom, right? Huge move lower, taking out all these lows. What's this doing, right? 9:30 open pushes us towards the draw on liquidity. 10 a.m. opens up, huge move lower, taking everybody out that's long, trapping people that are short, and then we instantly start going back towards the draw on liquidity, right? So this is our 10 a.m. candle. I don't know if I had, no. This is our 10 a.m. news drop. Boom. Manipulate, continue, right? Form SMT at all these lows, right? If we want to go to ES, right, we can just look at 9:30 open. I'm pretty sure ES did not take that out. Yep, 9:30 open, which is right here. ES did not take it out, and here's all those lows that NQ did take out. Doesn't take them out. NQ takes all of them out, and then we continue higher, right? So right there, beautiful example of that second scenario. I don't know if I looked for, no, I don't think I did, because I was just trying to look for some stuff. We can see what news was on August 26th, right? August 26th, no news. Okay, so you can go look at 9:30 will be a Judas, 10 will be the volatility injection to push us to the draw on liquidity, right? I don't want to just spoon feed you guys everything. You guys need to go back test. You need to go look at this stuff. So go check out the first scenario that could happen in the 10 a.m. news driver, right? And then go look at everything in this that I'm giving you. So let's say we have no news, right? There's two scenarios that could happen here. 8:30 will be our manipulation. 9:30 will be our volatility to the draw on liquidity, okay? 8:30 manipulates, 9:30 to draw. 8:30 starts pushing us to the draw, 9:30 will be the Judas, and 10 a.m. will be the distribution, right? So right here, no news, two scenarios once again. 8:30 manipulates, 9:30 to draw. 8:30 pushes to draw, 9:30 Judas. 10 will be the distribution, right? So let's see what examples I have here. Okay, so August 26th we had 0 news, right? August 26th, no news, right? Just orange folders. We are focused strictly on the high impact news, right? So right here is our midnight open. What do? Trade higher. If you watch the video that I told you to watch, you'll see we trade higher. So this is our manipulation daily high, right? So we have midnight being our high. Well, our high of the day, creating our high of the day. Midnight opens, we trade higher, taking out these highs, trade lower. What does 8:30 do? No manipulation, right? No manipulation. What happens if 8:30 pushes us to the draw, right? Where are we? 8:30 starts trading lower. We're looking at these lows down here. 9:30 will be our Judas, right? So no manipulation during 8:30. 9:30 will be our Judas. What do? 9:30 opens up, taking out this swing high. This is your turtle soup. All right, so right there, turtle soup. Boom, straight move lower. And let's go to 11, right there. What does 10 a.m. do this entire time? Right, 10 a.m. opens up. I'm on the 15 minute. Let me go down to the 5. 10 a.m. opens up and closes right here. 10 a.m. distributes us, right? Right there, 10 a.m. opens on this candle, distribution lower. 9:30 Judas. Boom. 8:30 doesn't manipulate, 9:30 will. Straight move lower. Now the second scenario, let's go back. 8:30 didn't manipulate, so 8:30 pushed us towards the draw. 8:30 manipulation. So let's go to 8:30. What is this? August 1st. Maybe there was news on this day. Maybe this was my second example. August 1st. Okay, so this was 10 a.m. news, right? So I do have an example for whichever one that I said, whichever one we didn't go over. So I'll figure it out here in a second. So let's move this over. So we have 8:30 news. Let's go to 11. Okay. Excuse me. So, what do we have on this day? We have news. What did midnight do? Not really much, right? Not too much. But 10 a.m. news. So we have a 9:30 Judas swing, right? So we have a 9:30 Judas swing. 9:30 on this one, right? On this one pushed us to the draw. 10 a.m. manipulated, continued, right? This one is going to be 9:30, what? Judas swing. 10 a.m. will push us to the draw. Okay, so right here we have 9:30 open. What do we have down here? What do we have? Equal lows. Equal lows. What's 9:30 do? Trades way higher. What do? Take a look at the ES. What do you see? Bearish SMT, right? We could even use this high. Bearish SMT, right? What's 10 a.m. do? News drops. Straight to the draw on liquidity, right? 5-minute chart. 10 a.m. news drops. Straight move to the draw. This is rebalancing on the lower time frame. Whole way down, right? 11 a.m. right there. 10 a.m. distribution the entire time. This is all you need, right? I just gave you a whole plan with what to look for with high impact news and with no news. This right here is all that you need. All that you need. 8:30 news, manipulation. 9:30 should be the volatility draw or volatility injection towards the draw. 10 a.m. news, there's two scenarios that could happen. Look for the 9:30 to be a Judas. 10 a.m. will be the volatility to push us to the draw, right? 9:30 pushes us to the draw. Wait for that 10 a.m. manipulation, right? If 9:30 pushes us to the draw, do not try to get into a position, right? 10 a.m. is just going to take you out, right? Now, yes, there will be times that this is wrong, right? Nothing in trading is 100%. Now, if 9:30 is a Judas and 10 a.m. continues 9:30, stay out. I mean, it's too far in one direction to get in, right? If 9:30 pushes us towards the draw and 10 a.m. continues, stay out. It's too far up or too far down, right? No news, 8:30 manipulates, 9:30 will be the volatility injection to push us to the draw, right? If you see 8:30 manipulation, get into a position before 9:30. Not you will be just go back test this, okay? 8:30 starts pushing us to the draw, wait for a 9:30 Judas SMT, smack it. Wait for that 10 a.m. candle and watch how far that position runs. Right? This right here is all that you need. Right? And then an entry model, which I will give you. So that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Join the free Discord, and I will be back with another one. Peace.